Teacher na may singer to yung voice. Oh my gosh. Diba? So, electron configuration, but actually this is electronic configuration. It's just the same, okay? Or it could be electron configuration or electronic configuration, okay? So, what we understand about this, okay? So, first, electronic, then we have also electronics, right? And then the root word is electron. Okay. Okay. Electron. What is the definition of electron? Electron is the lightest elementary particle in the outside of the nucleus. Okay? That has a mass of 9.11 times 10 to the negative 31 kilogram discovered by J.J. Thomson. Okay? Including the scientist who has a great contribution to the concept of electron. And the charge is, of course, -1. Okay? So if we have the electron, we have also the positron, which has a charge of +1, which is not common to students. Okay? Something like that. So from now on, memorize that not only having an electronegative, we have also the positron. Okay? The negative electron and the positive electron. Okay? Get the point? If the question will say, blue is the positive electron, your answer will be positron. Do not answer none of the above because it's only a tricky question. Okay? Because your mind is focusing only to the negative charge. Actually, there's a positive charge which is the positron. Okay? Now going back, that's the basic because we are dealing with electronic configuration. Okay. Now, what's the definition of this? When we say there's an ION in the word configuration, meaning this is a process. In English, if we have ION in the last three letters, it talks about an operation, a process, or a task, or an activity, meaning there is an action verb. Okay? You have to involve action in it. Could it be an operation, process, task, and activity? Okay. Now, what is the definition of configuration in Webster Dictionary? Okay. So that we need to understand. Okay, before tackling the overview and the concept of electronic configuration. Shout out to everybody who loves science, specifically chemistry. Pasok! Especially to chemistry students and senior high school students who are studying now chemistry, and of course also to the first year chemical engineering students and BS chemistry students or engineering students who are having now study or the curriculum of chemistry. Okay, 4 semesters, right? Chemistry lectures 1 and 2, 4 semesters, I think so. Okay, going back. So configuration is basically defined as the arrangement in a particular manner. Okay, particular manner, so we say orderly manner, okay, and systematized manner, okay, meaning arranged properly, okay, like that, and it is highly specific. So meaning to say we cannot change the one electron, for example, this occupied to the first level. For example, only for the purpose of conversation, there's an electron. We assume that an electron is a human being. So this electron is in the first level. Okay? And then this specific electron assignment is only for the first level. He cannot go up to the second level because it is highly specific that this electron is assigned only in the first level. Okay? So that's specific. Okay? Particular, something like that. Arranged systematically that he or she could not go up. Okay? Something like that. So you get the point? So this is the meaning of configuration. This is in the dictionary, arrangement in a particular manner, orderly manner, and systematized manner. So we can say electronic configuration are all about a process in which the electrons are arranged in a particular order, systematized manner, and a specific manner. Okay? So that is the common and the general understanding of the electronic configuration in general. But if we try that to put into technical definition according to science, it will vary, but it's just basically the same in thought or in the main point. So this is the distribution of an electrons, okay, in an atom or a molecule in a particular manner, right? So there is similarities in the definition. So what I'm trying to emphasize here, if you really know the terminology and the terms, go first in the English definition, and then after that, the technical definition in sense also would match, more or less, 80 to 90%, it would match. Okay? Like that, so to avoid bookish definition of terms in science, because sometimes we cannot memorize everything in science. Especially, there are a lot of operations and processes in pure sciences. Okay? Yeah. Admittedly, it's very difficult to memorize everything. Okay, that's only our identification, our hint, clue, okay, and strategy, how to understand properly. Okay? Now, if we talk about electronic configuration, so we are dealing with these important terms. Okay, so important terms meaning to say key terms. So if we have the important terms of the key terms, so these are our fundamental terms for our learning outcomes to the content and to the subject matter that your instructor and mentor trying to deliver. You get a point. So for example, I am your mentor right now. Say for example, I am a professor or engineer Sotero Electron Junior is acting now as your professor in front of you in interactive discussion of learning, right? So we need to know the objectives and the learning outcomes. So we cannot have that if we don't consider the key terms, important terms, and significant terms. Because we need to extract this in the content of our discussion to the subject matter, something like that. That's the point. So in here, our topic is very clear that this is electronic configuration. Now, we need to discuss the key terms, significant terms and important terms, right? So, number one, we need to know an atom. We need to know a molecule, okay? And then we need to know an orbital, okay? We need to know the energy level, okay? We need to know the sub-level or subshell, okay? Subshell, okay? And then we already know the electrons, right? Okay, no need to be troubled because we already specified the definition from the introductory part of my discussion, right? Shout out to you, hindi na ako makita, Ma'am Michelle Rivera for watching and passing my live streaming. Science lovers, pasok. Okay, electron. Okay, like that. This one. And for highly technical key terms, we need to know number one, technical. Okay, we have the, makita ba ninyo guys? Okay, we have the principal quantum number. Okay, principal quantum number. Okay, and then we have also the secondary quantum number. Okay. Secondary quantum number. Highly technical, meaning this is not opinionated or through reasoning. Okay? It is highly technical, meaning this is really according to the scientific research definition. Meaning you can have your own opinion for this topic, for this term, that you will have your own definition for this because it is technical. You get the point? So based on scientific research, proven and tested and validated through experimental data analysis that has been conducted by our previous scientists, chemists and physicists in 7th century, 8th century, and 19th century as well. Okay. Now, we have also the azimuthal quantum number. Okay, guys? Okay, class? Azimuthal quantum number. Okay? Like that. And we have also the magnetic spin, or what we call as the electron magnetic spin. Okay, something like that. So electrons will try to move, rotate, and there's a spin, something like that, and you can find that also inside your mobile phone, but you cannot really see in your actual visualization. You can only detect that through technology. You can see that in the microscopic technology through, again, experimental evidence and analysis. Yeah, right? Inside your mobile phone. There's a lot of electronic chips there. CHIPS, electronic components, because this has been made and manufactured by the electronics semiconductors industries and companies. So the electrons' behaviors, characteristics are already there, the concepts inside your mobile phone, inside your laptop and computers. Though you cannot see it, but the principles are already there, established and intact, something like that. Okay, we have the electronic or magnetic spin, shall we say? Okay, magnetic spin, okay? And now, guys, we have the magnetic quantum number or the magnetic quantum number, okay? So, like that, quantum number. Now, as you can see, it is 1 to 5 in the left. You can see the whiteboard, right? Oh, you makita nyo? Okay, like that. And then in the right also, we have this 5 items here. So, these are parts of the study of quantum chemistry. Okay? Quantum chemistry and guess what? Atomic physics. A branch of science under physics that deals with the study of atomic structures, characteristics, and its behavior. Okay? It's highly specialized, only atoms. That's why atomic physics. Okay. In atomic physics, it's very important because the concept is very useful on how to manufacture missiles, rockets, spaceships in going to the outer space. It's all about atomic theory and nuclear transmutation of elementary particles. So the process would be nuclear fission. Okay, nuclear fission, meaning too much energy will be there by bombarding a lot of elementary particles, something like that. Okay, fission, Fission. The reverse is nuclear fusion, right? So the connection of nuclear chemistry and quantum chemistry is very, very close with each other. Okay, now, if you cannot understand what are elementary particles all about, then you will be confused and misled with this topic because we are dealing of invisible objects that we cannot see in our eyes directly. Okay, get the point? Something like that. Okay, this is under quantum chemistry and atomic physics, and this is the overview of our topic today, electronic configuration. If you like this introductory part of the overview of this electronic configuration, then you can also like, comment, and share for this short video. And you can also subscribe my YT channel if you want to, and then click the notification bell for some newest updates of the Singer Eternal Voice. Thank you so much guys for supporting my videos. Bye bye, God bless everybody, see you later.